Hey everybody, welcome back to Hearthstone casually every week that I'm going to be doing, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, even though I've recorded like 800 sessions of it and I have like 80 hours worth of footage to go through at maximum, maybe, I don't know, it might only be 20 hours, but I haven't really calculated it out. That was a long title. Anyway, yep, we're back. I'm still playing my Cthulhu Rogue. Whew, surprised I had enough breath for that. It's pretty hype intro, I guess. Why not? Burglar Bob going up against Burgle Bob. Burgle Bob Jaina Pants, because she's a mage. Burgle Bob Mage Pants. That's the name, right? Hey, you should be playing a rogue. Why aren't you playing a rogue, Burgle Bob? Burgle Bob. Sorry. So yeah. Playing Cthulhu Rogue. I got the Coin Master out here to do some coin actions. Take him out. Face. Dagger backstab.
Here we go.
Good job, me. I know what I'm doing. He only needs to deal 2 damage to my coin purse. Yeah, that's what I said. Pretty cool. Pronto Tonto, swing face with everybody. Hopefully it's not a vaporize. I think it's going to be an ice. Oh, it's a mirror entity. Okay. Well, that's very unfortunate.
Here we go.
But I think that's fine.
Snowball.
Let's see, what's the play here?
Ruby to the face.
Shiv. No, hero power. Hero power.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
I think I should have saved that Shiv. It would have been better. Better off in my hand. I should have hero powered and hit the guy to clear him out of the way instead of using the Shiv to do it. Because next turn what I want to do, I think, is Shadow Strike, and then I could have Shiv'd it.
Well played.
That was also pretty rough for me. Although Fireball would be a better way to get rid of him. Fireball it. No. Fireball it. Fireball coin hero power. Fireball coin hero power.
I bleed for
That was a mistake. I think what I was thinking was he's got really low attack, so it's going to take him a little bit. He's going to at least have to hit the Crazed Worshipper once. At least once. So that would be okay, but that's not what I want. What I want is I want that gnome gone. Or sorry, the kobold. The frigid snowbold, even. I might be getting a little bit too close to my mic. Sorry, I'm on a wheelchair. I'm in a wheelchair, even.
Tadingo!
Here we go.
I still haven't fireballed that fucking snowball. What am I doing? Yeah, that's fine. Now hit the 0-2 once.
Here we go.
Good. Yes. Now fan of knives. Now. Oh. Double hero coin. Nope. Double coin. Damn it! Why am I not clearing the snowball? Sorry, that was way too loud. What the fuck is up with my goddamn volume levels being all over the fucking place? I'm really sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this in post. But in case you didn't notice, double coin and then Disciple of Cthulhu to clear out the fucking snowball. Like, would have been incredibly better. Sometimes I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. If I'm gonna clear out a 4-4, I should have done it with the fireball. Man, I'm making some fucking mistakes. Old me is not great at playing this game. Past me, I should say, not old me. Although I don't think old me would do very well either with his dementia and everything. Impatient hyperactive me would... Whew, boy, that would be a game. I'm lucky that I still have that fireball at this point. Or sorry, I'm lucky that I can still use that fireball to clear, is what I should have said. Even though I didn't even use it to clear. Like, I'm looking at my hand now, and I'm thinking that past me was like, oh yeah, no, I'm doing okay. I got some removal, I got a bounce, I got a silence. I'm doing totally fine. But in hindsight, I could have been doing so much better than I was right now.
Wanted, dead or alive.
That's a pretty good secret. Oh, and then I sap the 3-4. That's what I do. I silence the 2-4 and sap the 3-4 and swing face. Silence the 2-4, sap the 3-4, and play the 4-2. But I think what I should have done is I should have just fireballed one of them and played the 4-2. I think that would have been better than silencing it. Because I still have these 2 coins in my hand that are literally doing nothing now. I'm never ever going to use those 2 coins. because there is no reason to at this point. The only time I would ever use those 2 coins would be to Cthulhu and then hero power in the same turn. That's pretty much it. Which, I don't know why I would ever need to do that. Because even right now, I still have... There's still 10 mana in my hand. So unless I draw something that's 2 cost right now. And that's 3, so that doesn't even help. Noble Sacrifice, Ice Block, 1 coin. That was a mistake. Should have 1 coined and then hit the 3/4 with the Fireball. I think I was saving it in case she threw out anything big, but mages don't usually run anything super big. And I'm sure I have other ways of dealing with it anyway. Like, I have so much on board right now that unless she uses a Flame Strike, I'm pretty much fine. Because either she's gonna have to trade or she can go face, but then I have way more potential. See, this is her choice, is does she trade or does she go face? And with a Noble Sacrifice on the board, trading becomes that much harder. There we go. She has Ice Block. Oh, she didn't have Ice Block. Wow. I expected that to be an Ice Block. That was a pretty long game for the beginning of this. I did well. I feel like I could have done better. Oh, it's De Rebel. I remember De Rebel. This game was really close. Again, we were back in the pick 1 card and your deck is filled with it. I was experimenting with a bunch of different cards. This was one of the better games that I had. I actually still remember parts of this game. I believe I won, but it was really close. But yeah, it was still that brawl with the pick a card, your deck is filled with it. And I was messing around with Journey Below to discover death rattles. It was pretty interesting.
The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long game, because this game was pretty hectic. He was also playing with Journey Below, by the way, so it was literally discover death rattles the whole game. And it all came down to who discovered, like, what was the choice of the discovery that you made, and how did that affect the game.
cake.
Oh boy, this game. You wanna buy a funnel cake? Explosive sheep. I think explosive sheep is probably what ends up winning me the game.
So many wonderful.
This is a really long game, but I think if I remember correctly, I got 2 explosive sheeps during it. Like, I'm pretty sure I got 2 explosive sheeps. I should go face here, but I don't. Which I think is fine. I think that was still fine to do. Drop the leper gnome. It was quite a back and forth this whole game. It swapped very quickly between who has control. I remember some things from like 2 months ago. I remember I said, you know, no one can remember anything from 2 months ago, but unless they're like a genius is pretty much what I said. Like, the exact details is what I meant. But I still remember a little bit about this game. I believe I play explosive sheep
So many options.
next turn. I want to say next turn. This turn was fork and death from below. Journey below is what I meant. There's the second explosive sheep I get.
Choose soon.
That's a very weird play that I did, and this is the one play that I'm like, I don't know. What was I thinking at this time? Because if the explosive sheep dies, then everything dies. And the zealot doesn't do anything, and the leper gnome deals 2 damage. So if I forked and hit Stalag, I'd be taking an ass ton of damage.
Here we go.
Worth it.
Come close and listen.
That's right. He just buffed the sheep. Mwahaha! The sheep is gonna get big. This game is fucking ridiculous. Oh, I'm watching this back is like I haven't stopped smiling this whole time cuz I'm just like, this fucking game is so goofy sometimes. That's fine. Kill the sheep. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna discover something. Sludge Belcher? Or Stalag? I picked Stalag. I don't know if that was the right play.
Here we go.
I think for the cards that I have, that was the right play. The cards that I have in hand, that was probably my best option.
I usually work alone.
That wasn't great though. explosive sheep and then buff the explosive sheep.
None may challenge the living flame.
And there's how I win this game. In case you can't tell, dropping him from 19 down to 7 hit points was exactly the way to go. This was a pretty calculated move, too. I had my 5-1 sheep on the board, so I can deal 5 damage right away. Or, sorry, down to 8 health. I'm going to deal 5 damage right away, and then I can journey below. Death Lord, I think, might have been better there, but
Here we go.
yeah. He just has to deal 9 damage to me, and I lose.
My mother does love this face.
I don't even remember what his hair... Deal 8 damage to a random enemy, and it hits the sheep. Boom! There it is.
Incredible.
That was the game. That's what the whole game was riding on, was whether that hit the sheep or not.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
Now the question is, how do I deal 2 damage to him?
You will perish in flames.
Because I can play the Infested Tauren. He could kill me. He could easily kill me. I don't know. I might have lost this game.
Here we go.
I don't remember if I won. Because I'm second guessing it now. I was like, I'm pretty sure I won this game when I'm thinking about it. But I definitely could have lost it at this point. This is anyone's game, and it hits Stalag. It does hit Stalag. Alright, so that was GG. It really was. I just got lucky fucking twice.
Make my day.
I think he plays... Does he play something with Taunt? If he plays something with Taunt...
Well played.
He doesn't. He doesn't have anything. Boy, that was a crazy game. I think that's one of my favorite games that I've ever played on Hearthstone.
Show them no mercy.
Here we go. Well played.
Good game. That was a good game. Alright, I think this is the last one for this.
I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
Last one for this video and this session, actually. And I don't remember how this one goes. I'm pretty sure I lose. If I remember. I'm not sure.
The pleasure is mine.
Again, I'm working with Journey Below. Infested Tauren. No, Haunted Creeper. Oh, fuck, he's playing with a Grimscale. I need to get my board control in action. And here we go. Kill one, hero power, kill a second one.
Job's done.
I chose to do that instead. It's an interesting move. Oh, cause I knew all he had was Grim Scales, so it didn't matter if I saved that or not. It really changes the way you think some of these brawls. Which I think that rallying blade play was probably not the right play for him at all. Because I just trade here. Kill him. Swing face with the second spider. Pretty simple play. And that is how I beat this paladin. Yes. The paladin who doesn't know how to play. Actually, no, he does fine. He does fine. I think paladin is what got the biggest buff from Gadget Zan, by the way. I haven't talked at all about Gadget Zan.
Reporting for duty.
I think Gadget Zan is not as good as Karazhan. And I don't think it's as good as Cthulhu. And my reasoning is balance. I think the cards themselves are really fucking good. And that's why I don't like it. Is because I think the cards are they're not balanced right. And I know they're going to release a patch and balance a bunch of shit. But what I'm really hoping is that they don't balance the wrong shit. I hope they don't buff the things that are already fine to make up for the other cards being too good. I would rather them nerf the cards that are too good instead of buffing other shit. Like, I would rather you nerf than buff, is what I'm saying. And I don't know how they're going to do the balancing, but I really hope that they balance it properly. Because right now, I think a lot of the Gadget Zan cards are... the balance on them is way weird. They're pretty off.
Hey, you want to buy a funnel cake?
But, that being said, I think Paladin and Druid got really big buffs from Gadget Zan. Specifically those two. Like, before Gadget Zan, I couldn't play Paladin at all. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do the thing. But now that Gadget Zan is out, I can play a pretty decent Paladin deck. Not nearly as good as people who already could play Paladin, but I can't play Paladin hardly at all without Gadget Zan. And Druid was pretty good before, but I've seen some stupid good Druid cards. And to bring up... Okay, I didn't want to get into this. I'm not going to get into this because I want to wait for the balance to come out. I want the patch to come out. I want to see how they balance things before I bring things up, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Back to the game. Sorry. I gotta focus on not talking, because otherwise I'm gonna start ranting about it. Okay.
Careful.
I'm slowly whittling him down. Very slowly whittling him down. I have a lot of really high cost cards.
Reporting for duty.
I have potential of 12 damage on the board right now. I should definitely continue clearing the board and dealing damage.
So many options.
Careful.
Here we go.
I pretty much have him dead. I've pretty much won this game already. Throws out anything big, I have the Viper. Anything with taunt, I have the Viper to kill it. I know most of his hand, at least a few, like I want to say probably 3 out of 5 of those cards at least are Grimscale Oracles, which are pretty much useless to him at this point. So I'm estimating he's going to concede in. He might play another. He might play another turn. He might play another turn here. He'll either play another turn or he'll concede.
I wonder.
Or he just went AFK. I mean, he totally could have just gone AFK. After Day was like, nah, I'm not dealing with this. So I faff about a little bit more. Don't worry about it. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is pretty much the end of this game. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you next time.